Hey, I'm Colin with the ModGolf Podcast. So today I am at the Queen Elizabeth Park Pitch and Putt here in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, my hometown. And we are reviewing the Garmin Approach S62 smartwatch. And I've had this on my wrist now for a couple of months to really get comfortable with it, to start to learn the functionality of it so I can give you a real review of it today. So once again, this is another in our series of ModGolf product reviews, which also ties in with our latest ModGolf giveaway, which, surprise, surprise, is a beautiful Garmin Approach S62 watch. So if you want to enter in that, down below in the comments, just enter me in the ModGolf giveaway Garmin S62 contest. And you're in. Boom. Just like that. It's happened. So releasing this video on June 1st. We're going to do the draw on June 4th, and the contest closes on June 3rd. So yeah, that's what you want to do. Want to win a free watch? Who doesn't like free stuff? So yeah, stick with me. Going to do a quick review of this product. So the first thing I need to do with the watch is click the top button there, choose a course, and as I mentioned, I am at the QE Park Pitch and Putt, and in their GPS, in their database, it is in here, so I can just wait. It's pretty darn quick. There we go. Bam. So just choose the course, it loads it, and to keep score, yes we will. And use tournament mode, which in this case really doesn't matter at pitch and putt. There's only one tees here, but we'll choose that on any other course. Absolutely. You could choose whatever tee box you want that you're playing with a course. In this case, I'm shooting this video closer to the 18th green, so it's smart enough. It's picking up thinking I'm playing the 18th hole first, so it's too smart for its own good rather than being at the first tee box, which I need to move over to now. I've made a point of testing the Garmin here rather than a full-length 18-hole par 72 course, because we've said this on the podcast a lot. Pitch and putt is golf. It counts as golf. So we're golfing today. Pitch and putt, yeah, but that's what we're doing. And first hole, actually we're already at the second hole here, you can see, is 110 yards. One of the longest ones we have here today, but that's what we're doing. And I'm going to tee it off here, and I'm going to show you the features of this watch. And by the way, with this, we are making this part of yet another ModGolf giveaway. So our good friends at Garmin have not this one's mine, but we'll be sending a lucky winner a Garmin Approach S62 watch. So I'll have all the information for you to enter that at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that, to enter for a chance to win yours. All right, I just finished the second hole, which I birdied, by the way. I know only 110 yards, but hey, I'll take it. A birdie is a birdie. So on the watch, it's very smart in that it knows when you're close to the green, and it also realizes, it prompts you to put in your score and how many putts. And on a longer hole, as you can see, as far as whether you hit it left or right in the fairway, and if you took a penalty stroke. And then it moves you on to the next hole with the distance. So one of the things I really like about this watch, well, lots of things, but I'm standing on the fourth tee here. As you can see, it says it's all of 40 yards. Short little chip shot, shortest hole on the course here. And it says, and I'm standing back a little bit, it says it's 45 to the middle, 53 to the back, and 37 to the front. It doesn't shoot the pin. It doesn't have that capability here with this technology. You will need your rangefinder for that. But as I move around, and I'll show you this later as I walk up and down some of these very short fairways, you'll see that the distances change dynamically as you go. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this Garmin S62 Approach watch. So I'm going to be rating, as I've done on previous ModGolf product reviews, on a score of 15. So today I'm going to award 5 points for the kind of the look and the feel and the ergonomics of it. Another 5 for the usability of it, kind of the user experience, how well you can navigate around that, how easily, and the third one is the feature set that it has also. So I'll give a score 1 to 5 on each one of those and then add it up at the end. But I can already tell you right now, I've used this watch for over a month and a half now because I wanted to get it comfortable with it before shooting this video. And I had promised people out there and put it out on social media that we would be having this ModGolf giveaway contest at the end of May, and it's already beginning of June here, so I apologize to all you who have entered, but you are still entered. But I've also wanted to make a point of coordinating this or coinciding with Women's Golf Day, which is on Tuesday, June 1st, and release this video on Monday, May 30th, the day before. So really want to encourage all women out there who are learning golf, already play golf, to also enter for the Garmin Approach S62 giveaway here, because it's a great watch. I believe they have lots of products also that are catered for women also, but really this is a unisex watch. Anybody can wear this. It's a really great looking watch too. I don't like things on my wrist. I don't like jewelry at all, but I enjoy wearing this. And when you do put it on, I'm a right-handed player, you do need to put it on your left wrist, your front wrist, so that it will track all the shots. So if you're like Phil Mickelson, obviously he's got it on his right. So one thing I really like about this watch is after I hit every single shot, it will prompt me to ask me what club I used, because after you do this for several rounds, it will start to track that and will start to then suggest what club you should use. So of course here I'm not using driver or anything like that out here today. That was yet another lob wedge. So that's what I will put down, and then it prompts me actually for my score for my last hole, and it's vibrating because it reminds me, it's like, dude, you didn't put in your score. So I parred that last one, missed my birdie putt, so I had 2 putts, and then it moves on because it realizes no penalty strokes. Obviously it's smart enough there, and I'm already up to the next green here, so it realizes I'm only 15 yards away from from the actual center of the green. So it's pretty darn smart. All right, so after playing 9 grueling holes of pitch and putt, I think I got at least 400 steps in here, it's buzzing on my arm here. And the reason it's buzzing, it now wants to record my score after 9 holes. So it will record that, show my score, which as you can see, isn't that great for pitch and putt, but hey, just having some fun out here. And then on we go to the second 9. So here we are at the daunting 110-yard 15th hole. Still a gap wedge, gonna use here. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, Garmin's been doing fine so far. Been liking the results. I'll be showing you more afterwards. At the end of the round also, like I said, make sure that you, in below in the comments, say, enter me in that ModGolf giveaway for the Garmin Approach S62, and you will be entered. Like I said, contest closes on June 2nd, and we're doing the draw on June 4th. So here we are at the 18th hole, 80 yards, almost finished up here. One time last year I got a hole-in-one here, my first hole-in-one, but I got a lot of golf friends that say, it's not a hole-in-one, it's on a pitch and putt, it doesn't count. So I'm gonna put a little vote to you here, and everybody in the comments that says whether they consider my 80-yard hole-in-one counts as a legit hole-in-one, yes or no. Either way, all you gotta do is give me your opinion on that, and I will enter you in the Garmin Approach S62 giveaway contest. So let me know, 80-yard hole-in-one pitch and putt counts, doesn't count, yes or no? Let me know. All right, so I just finished up playing at Queen Elizabeth Park, pitch and putt here in beautiful Vancouver, Canada. Had a good time, and had a good time using the Garmin Approach S62 watch. So I'm gonna go home and show you a couple other features that are on the watch that I wasn't able to show you out on the course here. But I also like that it gives you after the 9 holes, which I showed you earlier, and also at the end of the round, your score. So it prompts me what that is, and I was a +2 today, which, not so bad. Greens are pretty rough out here, but what do you expect for $14.50? Basically the cost of a large bucket of balls to come play out here, which is pretty good, which I love because I've seen it's been packed out here, even though we still got some COVID restrictions here, but I've seen families out here, little kids, older people. I saw one woman out here, probably with her boyfriend or husband, who's never swung a golf club before. Didn't matter, not intimidating, and just out here with a smile on her face and having some fun. So that is the key. Which is also the key for Women's Golf Day, which happens on Tuesday, June 1st, which is tomorrow, if you're watching this video right when it got posted. And we are supporting that, as we always do, the good work that our friend Elisa Gaudet does. Had her on the podcast before. We've also had her on just last week, interviewed her to talk about how they managed during COVID last year with a virtual event in 2020, and how they're reimagining the event this year for 2021 in venue. So exciting stuff there. So once again, if you want to enter in the ModGolf giveaway for this Garmin S62 watch, as I said, just below in the comments, just put enter me in the hashtag ModGolf giveaway contest for the Garmin Approach S62 watch, ! And you will be entered. Hey, so I'm back home and I want to show you some of the other features that I wasn't able to show you when I was out at Pitch and Putt yesterday. And that's the feature set that you would see when you're using the Garmin Approach S62 on a par 72 course. And I really wanted to start with a couple things with features here. So of course the watch, got it here, there we go. And the one thing I wanted to talk about here is the battery life to start off with. I love the battery on this thing. I can play 4 or 5 rounds on this thing without charging it, and it works just fine. I'm wondering if one of the reasons why that is, considering the amount of information that it pulls in the data, you think it would use a lot of battery life, is the screen itself. I know here you're not able to see too much there as far as the brightness, but when I'm out on the course, especially during daylight, the screen is not very bright. And sometimes I need to squint at it. Not that my eyes are all that great, but it is a bit of a problem with the brightness on there, especially when you're using some of the great features that they have on this watch. Being when you're walking on the fairway and it gives you real-time distance updated. You can then touch the screen and it will show you how far it is to a hazard, whether it's to a bunker when you're from the tee box in front of it. Beyond that, in the fairway, a hazard also how far it is. You can start making an educated club selection on that. How far it is to the green. You can move the pin around. One thing that I found problematic, and maybe it's just my big fingers, I don't know, but I've been using this for about a month and a half now. And I found this, the accuracy of, let's say if you had the green on screen and just pushing on it, that I was not able to put the pin where I wanted to. And the same with actually moving around where I wanted to take a distance to. I found that piece, as far as the touch and the sensor on that, it wasn't all that refined with the Garmin S62. Things I really loved about it though, as far as I talked about on Pitch and Putt and showed you when I was out there, as far as the scoring, once you have enough shots in place and you enter those and what clubs you use, it can then unlock the caddy feature and start to recommend certain shots. It also has the ability to monitor your heart rate out there. You can see on the back of this here, when it's on my wrist, that it will actually feel my heart rate. So when you're standing over those 4-foot knee knocking putts there, your heart rate's obviously going up a little bit. So that's also nice. That it will actually give you that data too if you want it, as far as your steps taken. So as far as the fitness piece there. And the other thing also, I believe I have an iPhone, so it works for iOS, but I'm sure it works for Android also, and that is you can download the Garmin app, and then after my rounds, you can then sync this through Bluetooth, and it pulls in all the data from that. So it has that capability also. So I did say I was going to rate the overall experience out of 15, with the first one of being the kind of the style, the look and the feel. As I mentioned, I'm not a jewelry guy. I don't like a lot of things on my wrists. I just don't. But this I really liked as far as being out there and with the kind of the rubber band that it has here and just the look of it, the kind of the bezel of the watch itself. I like the style of this and I like the feel of it. I played on cold days, I played in hot, sweaty days with this, and it feels quite comfortable on my wrist. So I very much like that. Like I said, the style of this, so the ergonomics, the way it feels, really good. The touch sensor on that, like I said, I struggle with that, especially on course a bit. So I think there is needs for some improvement there, or maybe I just need to learn a little bit better myself. But overall, kind of the style and the look and the feel, I give it 4 out of 5. And then the next piece, let's put my glasses on here to look at my notes. Then as far as the ease of use and the navigation on the screen also, and it kind of crosses over what I talked about earlier with this, that some of the kind of the touch sensors weren't that great, but the fact it updates in real time, pulls in the GPS satellite data. I love that, and it was quite accurate. And I also compared that to a rangefinder, and I also compared it to the Arcos app that I use on my phone, and the distances were quite accurate. So really like that. I think that's a very strong feature that they have here. So with that, like I said, the screen taking away from that a little bit, I give that a 3.5 out of 5. But the features themselves, like I said, there's so many features here, and I've just started to scratch the surface with them, and non-golf ones, fitness ones also that you have on this particular smartwatch. And like I said, as far as taking the data with driving accuracy, whether you're hitting left, right, or the center, number of fairways hit, so then you can start to see where you need to improve also with your game, where you can practice and where you can focus. And myself being a 15 handicap, I know I need to get better off the tee, and also my chipping needs to improve. So those are 2 areas I'm going to focus on, rather than spending the limited practice time that I have just all over the place, kind of sporadic and random. So I think that's a great feature also with this particular watch. As far as kind of the overall, then with this, I guess tying up with the features, like I said, like them a lot. I may have mentioned already as far as wind speed, even distance, downhill and uphill. It has all that information. I just started kind of playing around with that a little bit. But the fact it's all on your wrist and it's right there, and it is easy to use while you're walking along. So I quite like that. So I give the overall feature set of the Garmin S62 a 4.5 out of 5. So adding that up, that is a solid score of 12 out of 15 for the Garmin Approach S62 smartwatch. So I hope you've enjoyed this review, the ModGolf review of this product. As I mentioned several times when I was out on course at QE Park Pitch and Putt, that we are doing a giveaway with Garmin. So that again is the way in the comments below. Just type in there, enter me in the ModGolf giveaway Garmin S62 contest. You do that, I will respond, and you're in. So once again, June 4th, we're closing. No, let me do that again. So June 3rd, we are closing the contest at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, and then we'll be doing the draw on Friday, June 4th, and announcing the winner shortly after that. So, hey, if you want to win free stuff, if you enjoyed this review, please let me know if you did. And also, hey, if there's other products you want us to review, also, this is what we want to do. We want to do things that you want to see. So let me know in comments below also, and we'll make that stuff happen. So thanks for joining us. Hope this is helpful. All right, bye for now.